Are you ready?
That's the bottom line.
Welcome to another WWE2K20 Universe Mode episode, and you are tuning in to one of the greatest shows on earth. And we are live from Reno, Nevada, and you couldn't have picked a better place to be than to be right here today, with just 1 week away from our very first pay-per-view and our very first champions being crowned. So much going on with just a little time left. If you have your A game, now it's time to bring it. Wise words coming from Eric Bischoff coming up first to kick off our night. And yes, guys, we are just 1 week away from our very first pay-per-view. Champions will be crowned for the very first time. Are you ready for this super show? For our very first match of the night, we have a Cruiserweight Championship tournament match between TJP and Caristico, followed by our Intercontinental Championship tournament match between Matt Savage and Eddie Edwards. Oh no, and it doesn't stop there. We have another Intercontinental Championship tournament match between Sami Zayn and Christian Blake to find out who will be facing who at Super Shock. Moving over, we have a United States Championship tournament match between Jason Jordan and Elijah Rollins, continued by another United States Championship tournament match between Austin Theory and Eddie Cassidy to find out who will be facing who at Super Shock. Getting over to our Women's Championship Tournament division, we have Bobby Cole taking on Storm Silver. And not too long after that, we have another Women's Championship Tournament match between Caitlin Collins and Tegan Knox. And right after that, folks, we have our co-main event World Heavyweight Championship Tournament match between Drake Quinn and Rusev. And for our main event of tonight, folks, we have a World Heavyweight Championship Tournament match between Kevin Rhodes and Tyson Savage to find out who will be moving on to Super Shock for the World Heavyweight Championship title. And it's all taking place right here tonight. Alright, folks, and we are finally getting started with tonight. Eric Bischoff making his way down to the ring with that announcement from Stone Cold on Monday Night Rage. I mean, Eric Bischoff is probably most likely going to piggyback off that, but in the grapevines we heard that Eric Bischoff got a lot going on also with Bill Goldberg and Sting. He might address that tonight. We're just going to have to find out what Eric Bischoff has in store. Whatever it is, I'm pretty sure it's going to be great for this company moving forward. Not gonna lie, I'm glad that Eric Bischoff came in the place of Triple H and Bill Goldberg not being on site. Let's see what Eric Bischoff has to say tonight to open up tonight's show. We very much did hear what Stone Cold has in plan for Synergy and Rage next week. A little war never really hurt nobody. I agree with Eric Bischoff 110%. Stone Cold said that they will be having a match, 2 matches as a matter of fact, 2 on Rage, 2 on Synergy. I can't wait to see how those matches are going to go down. The stipulation on the matches is pretty much company for company. Whichever team can win 4 times in a row wins the bet. Just like Eric Bischoff said, Vince McMahon can't see past his greed, so he's pretty sure he's going to accept the terms of the bet. Right now he says Rage and Synergy and next up are here to stay. And now he's addressing what he has going on with Bill and Sting. I wonder what it is. He didn't really go into deep detail about it, but he just let us know that Steve has approved. A lot of great talent is yet to come. Eric Bischoff knows what he's doing when it comes to running these shows. So I have no doubt in my mind that Eric Bischoff is cooking up something that's about to tear up the scene. Alright guys, so taking a look at our Cruiserweight Championship Tournament bracket, Steel Bullet and Adrian Coleman has moved on. TJP and Caristico are looking to do the same tonight. Jumping into the match, TJP looking like he has majority of the momentum moving forward, setting up for something big. Got the double hook. Oh, right to The knees, the jawbone of Callisto just slamming down on TJP's knees. 2 count. 3, and TJP is moving closer and closer to a Cruiserweight Championship title for Synergy. I can't believe what I'm seeing right here. I thought for sure Callisto would be the one to be moving on. Right now you can see he's highly upset. Down goes the ref. We've been seeing that all through the last 4 weeks. I mean 3 weeks, 4 weeks, it doesn't matter. Just it's been so intense. Taking a look at the next tournament bracket, a lot of folks have moved on. Matt Savage, Eddie Edwards looking to do the same in tonight's matchup. Jumping into the match, Matt Savage picking up Eddie. Eddie with a nice counter, taking Matt right to the mat, going for a figure 4 leg lock, cranking down on that leg. Matt Savage trying to fight his way out of it. Matt Savage with a power turn, turns it around. Somehow, some way, Matt Savage gets out of that, makes it up to his feet. Now going for this pump handle. Oh my God. Going for the cover. Hook of the leg. 2, 3, and Matt Savage is going to Super Shock. Matt Savage, I can't believe what I just saw. Eddie Edwards was definitely supposed to be winning this match tonight, but Matt Savage stuck it out and came through with the win. After that figure 4 leg lock, Eddie Savage just mustered up enough strength to come out on top. You're checking out the replays, the elevation he got on that elbow but did not connect. And right there is what sealed the deal. Matt Savage is finally getting his chance. And he couldn't have picked a better place to do it. Matt Savage has a chance at the Intercontinental Championship title. Super Shock is looking good so far. We will find out who Matt Savage will be facing at Super Shock coming up next. Looking at the bracket, Matt Savage has moved on. Looking for championship gold. Sami Zayn will be taking on Christian Blake to see who will face Matt Savage at Super Shock. And we are back, folks. And it's been getting interesting so far. Making his way down to the ring right now is Sami Zayn. I can't believe Sami Zayn has made it this far in the tournament. What a hell of a pickup by Stone Cold Steve Austin, buying out Sami Zayn's contract from the WWE. Now Sami Zayn is literally making an even bigger name for himself. Goldberg not bad at all for picking up Sami Zayn and putting him on Synergy too. I can't believe it. I'll say it again. Sami Zayn is pretty much in the semifinals, on his way to getting a chance at the Intercontinental Championship title. I mean, who would have thought? I mean, based on the competitors that they have, Sami Zayn was definitely supposed to get knocked out first round, but somehow, some way, he figured out a way to weasel his way all the way to the semifinals, and now he's representing himself in top form. Sami Zayn has brought his A game to try to get closer and closer to a championship title. But he's going to have to do a hell of a lot more than weasel his way around the ring tonight, because his opponent was one of the top guys on the underground circuit. One of the top guys in 2K19. Christian Blake. Christian Blake made his way. Christian Blake was the Intercontinental Champion, the United States Champion, and a Velocity Champion. Touching all 3 titles, Christian Blake already knows what it takes to be a champion. Coming here over to this side on WWE2K20, he's looking like he's trying to bring that same energy, and he is just one step away from getting to that title. Checking out what previously happened on Synergy, Matt Savage getting a win to move closer and closer to that Intercontinental Championship title, and now he's just one step away And after this match, we will definitely be seeing who will be taking Matt Savage on at Super Shock. And that's taking place right now between Sami Zayn and Christian Blake. We never know who's gonna win. My money's on Christian Blake. Sami Zayn, I don't know. Jumping back into this match, Sami Zayn, Christian Blake outside of the ring. Sami Zayn taking this match back inside the ring. Christian Blake with a big Irish whip to the corner, and oh my God. Looking like a flatliner. Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn with a cover, a roll up. What the hell? 3, oh my God. Sami Zayn is going to in Super Shock. I can't believe what I'm saying right now, folks. Sami Zayn. What in the hell? Out of nowhere, roll up pin, and Sami Zayn weaseled his way all the way up until the championship round. As we checking out the replay, Sami Zayn went for a couple of covers, but none of them seemed to work. He caught Christian Blake off guard, and all it took was that second. That error, that one error, has cost Christian Blake a chance at the Intercontinental Championship title. And Sami Zayn can't believe it himself. Christian Blake right now pleading his case with the ref. Like, what the hell is going on? I can't believe what I'm seeing today, folks. Sami Zayn going to Super Shock. And here we have it, folks. One-on-one. Sami Zayn taking on Matt Savage for the Intercontinental Championship. Looking at our United States Championship bracket, Jason Jordan will be taking on Elijah Riley to see who also will be going to Super Shock. Jumping in tonight's match, Elijah Riley going for a cover. Jason Jordan looking like he just don't have enough. Elijah Riley takes the win. Elijah Riley is going to Super Shock also. You would think Jason Jordan, with the experience from the WWE over a lot of these underground superstars, would definitely come out with a win tonight, but it doesn't look like that. Sami Zayn getting a win, Matt Savage getting a win, and now Elijah Riley getting a win. Like I said, the whole time of this tournament, it's been crazy, non-stop underdog action at its best. Underdogs have seemed to be coming out on top. I have no influence over this whatsoever. This is computer versus computer. This is crazy. Elijah Riley is celebrating right now because he gets a chance at the United States Championship title to represent Synergy at its best. Elijah Riley is just hyped right now because he gets a shot at that title. Taking a look at the bracket, as you can see, Elijah Riley went ahead and moved on, and now Austin Theory, Eddie Cassidy is up next. Eddie Cassidy making his way back into the ring. Eddie Cassidy with a big time kick. Going for a cover, hook of the legs. Barely a 1 count on Austin Theory. Austin Theory looking like he still have a lot of fight left in this match. Big gut right by Eddie Cassidy. Jaw-breaking kick from Eddie Cassidy. Eddie Cassidy going to the corner. Setting up for one of those knees. Boom! Hit him with one of those running knees. Down goes Austin Theory. Could this be it, folks? 1, 2, 3. And Eddie Cassidy is going to Super Shock for the United States Championship title. Austin Theory put up a hell of a good fight, but Eddie Cassidy came out on top. Right here, as you can see, he tried to go for the cover right there, and it didn't work. Austin Theory, you thought it might have been over after that, but Eddie Cassidy just powered his way out of that kick out. Austin Theory went for a couple different covers. None of them came up. Every one of them came up short. Eddie Cassidy just had what it takes to be a United States champion, and he showed that tonight. Eddie Cassidy moving on to Super Shock. Now for this match, I wasn't surprised at all to see Eddie Cassidy move forward. Underground circuit Eddie Cassidy was pretty much the top tier guy out there, even over Christian Blake and even over Andrew Storms over there on Monday Night Rage. The only person standing in Eddie Cassidy's way is Tyson Savage, and luckily they're not even in the same tournament bracket. Eddie Cassidy moving on. Elijah Raleigh taking on Eddie Cassidy at Super Shock for the United States Championship title. Moving over to our women's division. A lot of women has moved on, but now it's down to Bobby Cole and Storm Silver coming up next. Jumping into tonight's match between Bobby Cole and Storm Silver. Storm Silver with a strong Irish whip, taking them right outside of the ring. Storm Silver with a nice takedown. Just giving it there all outside the ring. Storm Silver was definitely one of those top females from 2K19. She barely needs an introduction. Bobby Cole, nice back suplex to Storm Silver. Storm Silver trying to roll her way out of the way. Try to catch her breath. Storm Silver going for a cover. Could it be? No, Bobby Cole kicks out, fights her way, lives a little bit longer into this match. Storm Silver definitely one of her strongest opponents, yes, after that disrespectful slap. Storm Silver setting up pretty nice. Got that arm hook. Oh my God, what a suplex. Will Bobby Cole have enough strength to kick out of this? Ref, he's on time. 2. Storm Silver is going to Super Shock. Storm Silver is representing the women's division, going to Super Shock for the women's championship title. Bobby Cole held her ground, made it all the way to the semifinals, but just didn't have enough to get past Storm Silver. Storm Silver going for that cover, and it didn't work. Bobby Cole right here. I thought Bobby Cole had it pretty much in the bag. Storm Silver said no, and Storm Silver is moving on to Super Shock. I can't believe what I'm seeing today. All the way from 2K19, Storm Silver is still making a name for herself, still creating waves. Storm Silver headed to Super Shock. Taking a look at the bracket, Storm Silver has advanced. Now we have a matchup between the Perfect, KATELYNN, Collins, and Tegan Knox coming up next. I can't believe it. We are finally here. Best friends going against each other in a tournament. I didn't even know that they will be facing each other right now. And it's definitely going to be sad to see one of these ladies having to go get knocked out of the tournament. But somebody has to get knocked out. Making her way down to the ring is the Perfect, KATELYNN Collins. KATELYNN Collins is here. She claimed last week that she would be the face of Synergy, and she is making that known by making it all the way to the semifinals. But her run could possibly be coming up short because she has to face none other than Tegan Knox. But KATELYNN Collins has showed everybody, the whole world, what she can do in this whole tournament moving forward. And I'm just proud to say that I've been able to sit here and watch KATELYNN Collins become the star that she is becoming today. And her ceiling, she has no ceiling just yet. I mean, she's literally reaching her peak, and her peak is pretty high. I'm excited to see KATELYNN Collins and Tegan Knox go one-on-one. It's one of those bittersweet type of moments. Best friends having to just go one-on-one with each other for the same thing that they desire. The women's championship title. Who will come out on top in this match? Will KATELYNN Collins pull her punches for her friend Tegan Knox, or will Tegan Knox do the same, or will it just be a full-on battle between KATELYNN Collins and Tegan Knox? We'll just have to wait and find out. But making our way down to the ring right now is the next up women's champion, Tegan Knox. Now Tegan Knox will have to relinquish that title once she goes to Super Shock and goes for the Synergy Women's Championship title. She will no longer be the next up women's champion. I don't know if she's willing to give up that title so easily after beating out all the women she did to get her hands on that title. But she's made it this far so far, so I guess why not? Tegan Knox and Caitlin Collins going one-on-one. Now, between me and you, I can't tell who is the bigger woman. I can't tell who is the bigger lady on Synergy right now. It's just that crazy. Tegan Knox could possibly be the face of Synergy, even the face of LOW, but who knows? Caitlin Collins is a rising star also. I'm super excited that Triple H went ahead and convinced Tegan Knox to go ahead and sign with LOW. The bell has started and this match is underway. Nice wrap up. Caitlin Collins, belly to back slam to Tegan Knox. Tegan Knox trying to figure her way out of it. She muscles up. Tegan Knox with with the quickness. Tegan Knox got her. Now a belly to back slam. Hooking that head. Now with a big time right. Tegan Knox don't look like she's holding her punches, pulling her punches at all. Caitlin Collins with a nice little quick move to get the counter, but no, Tegan Knox with a snap air. And now she's hooking that head. Tegan Knox with a power move. The match is going by so fast. Tegan Knox with a Samoan drop. Right now, nobody has got majority of the momentum on this side, but Tegan Knox with an amazing choke slam to Caitlin Collins. And Caitlin Collins, this is the last place you want to be when you're going against Tegan Knox. Tegan Knox drop kick to that leg. Tegan Knox slamming the back of the head of Caitlin Collins right on the Synergy logo. Caitlin Collins finding her way up. And earlier tonight, an unbelievable match happened between Sami Zayn and Christian Blake, where Sami Zayn came out on top and got a win over Christian Blake, and I couldn't believe it. Nobody in the arena couldn't believe it, but Sami Zayn is going to Super Shock. Caitlin Collins with a nice forearm flying clothesline, taking out Tegan Knox, picking up Tegan Knox. Now, don't get me wrong, Caitlin Collins might not look like she has a lot of power, but as you can see right there, just picking up Tegan Knox, picking her straight up from the ground and then just re-slamming her. It's just that'll show you power. She don't have to show it, because she'll show it in the match. Tegan Knox deciding to take this match back inside the ring. Being on the outside of the ring right now, that wasn't helping her out like it was in normal matches. Tegan Knox with a nice snap suplex to Caitlin Collins. This match is still, it could be anybody's. It's not really one-sided. Nice arm drag by Caitlin Collins. Caitlin Collins, snap air kick to the back. It's just been back and forth so far. Caitlin Collins setting up big time net breaker. Throwing Tegan Knox right into the corner. Tegan Knox kind of dazed. Caitlin Collins, big time uppercut from Caitlin Collins to Tegan Knox. Caitlin Collins holding her own. Now again, best friends. Hopefully this match right here, oh my God, doesn't turn them against each other. Tegan Knox making her way back outside the ring, playing a little cat and mouse, and it seems that it worked. Tegan Knox, oh my God, with one of those Tegan Knox headbutts. Going for a cover, hook of the leg. Just a 1 count. Tegan Knox can't believe it. Caitlin Collins up to her feet pretty quick. Caitlin Collins going for a kick, but she misses it. Tegan Knox kind of capitalizes off that miss, bringing her right into the corner, slamming her head into the turnbuckle, but Caitlin Collins fought her way right out of the turnbuckle, followed by a clothesline. Now big knee right to Tegan Knox's forehead. Like I said, folks, this match has been back and forth. Caitlin got the power, right, driving her down to her knee. The power from Caitlin Collins. And now it's sitting down low-key like a rock bottom. Caitlin Collins going for a cover. 2 count. Caitlin Collins so close on getting a win over Tegan Knox, going to Super Shock. And now Caitlin Collins looking to end it all. Caitlin Collins looking for the end game. Caitlin Collins got it. Oh my God, what a slam. It doesn't stop there. Caitlin Collins going that corkscrew driver, like, wow. Tegan Knox, Tegan Knox get out of this. Caitlin Collins didn't even go for a cover. Hit her with a leg drop and a stump to the forehead. Caitlin Collins must be trying to wear Tegan Knox down. Big right knee to Tegan Knox's head. Tegan Knox with a counter. Big time right punch. And now Tegan Knox with a Hurricane Rana. Caitlyn Collins looked like she was trying to roll out of the ring, trying to get this momentum back on her side. Caitlyn Collins kind of almost Tegan Knox with a nice counter. And now Tegan Knox got her arms hooked and a nice double arm hook suplex. Caitlyn Collins changing this momentum back around. Like I said, folks, it's been back and forth. Caitlyn Collins with a nice leg drop. Tegan Knox up to her feet pretty quickly. Tegan Knox got her in a headlock and driving her elbow right to the back of the skull of Caitlyn Collins. And now Tegan Knox, what is this? Another one of those choke slams. Jesus, did you see the height on that choke slam? To say a woman just choke slam another woman, you just can't believe it. Like the power from Tegan Knox. Caitlyn Collins goes for a punt, and now look at the power from Caitlyn Collins. Oh my God, right into a forearm. Caitlyn Collins letting the crowd know. Don't count her out just yet. Mean rights from Caitlyn Collins, just flooring Tegan Knox into the corner, followed by an uppercut. And then now a running knee to the corner. Caitlyn Collins really getting that momentum. No, I changed my mind. Tegan Knox with a nice arm drag. And now Tegan Knox going for it all. And Tegan Knox with a shiny wizard. Right to Caitlyn Collins. You couldn't even see it coming. And it's a 2 count. And Tegan Knox just beating out Caitlyn Collins. What a match. Caitlyn Collins looked like she could stick around for a little bit longer. And Tegan Knox just found the opportunity, just a little bit of an opening. Used it to her advantage. Tegan Knox she barely used outside of the ring to get her a win over Caitlyn Collins. I guess you could say that's some form of respect for your friend. But to go ahead and end the match like she did. Tegan Knox had one thing on her mind, and that's becoming Synergy's Women Champion. Tegan Knox is moving on to Super Shock, and she can't believe it. I can't believe it. The whole arena right now is just at awe because Tegan Knox is the next up Women's Champion, and she's going for her second title in LOW history already. Storm Silver will be taking on Tegan Knox for the Women's Synergy Championship. Taking a look at the Men's Heavyweight Championship Tournament bracket. Drake Quinn will be taking on Rusev to see who will be going to Super Shock. Jumping into the match, Rusev down and out looking like a Drake Quinn. Drake Quinn going for a choke slam. He has it hooked. Driving Rusev right to the mat. Cover with the hook of the leg. And Drake Quinn is going to Super Shock. I cannot believe it. I thought Rusev had this one in the bag. Drake Quinn showed what it had to show. He had what it takes to move on to Super Shock and get closer and closer to a World Heavyweight Championship title match. And Drake Quinn did it tonight, beating out Rusev. I can't believe what I saw. Rusev with that big kick. You thought Rusev would have ended it all, but Drake Quinn just had the will to push through. Drake Quinn celebrating as he gets one step closer to a championship title. I can't believe what I'm seeing here tonight, folks. Insane matches, and I mean back-to-back matches. Taking a look at the bracket, Drake Quinn has moved on, and we all know what time it is. It's the main event. Kevin Rhodes will be taking on Tyson Savage. The intensity of this match has been building up over the last 8 weeks between Kevin Rhodes and Tyson Savage. Now, they haven't had no type of encounters in the last 4 weeks other than tonight, but you already know the backstory between Kevin Rhodes and Tyson Savage, with Kevin Rhodes being on Stone Cold's side and not trusting Tyson Savage or Triple H as the start of this company. This is going to be an exciting match to see between these two, because it's a lot riding on this match. Kevin Rhodes already taking some losses to Tyson Savage. I know he's coming into this match looking for a win tonight over Tyson Savage. And then when you talk about Tyson Savage being undefeated so far is going to be a mountain to climb for Kevin Rhodes going into this match against Tyson Savage, a person who hasn't lost yet. I mean, this match has been built up the way the tournament bracket has fell. Kevin Rhodes and Tyson Savage in the main event to see who's going to Super Shock. I couldn't ask for a better match than what I'm getting right here for Synergy's main event tonight. Kevin Rhodes excited to be in this match. Stone Cold is not here. Triple H is not here. Nobody is getting help from any type of manager or any type of GM in this situation. You have to step up and you have to get your win by yourself. Nobody can help you in this. And making his way to the ring, the rookie, the sensation, Triple H's golden boy, if you might say, Tyson Savage. Tyson Savage is making his way down to the ring, being undefeated so far, not taking no losses. No matter if his back was against the wall, Tyson Savage made it out of it, and he showed Stone Cold. He also showed Bill Goldberg, he showed The Rock, he showed Triple H that, hey, I'm here to stay. Nobody is taking my place. I want the World Heavyweight Championship title around my waist. No matter what obstacle gets in my way, I'm going to see my way right through that. And he's been proving that day in, day out, week in, week out. Tyson Savage is probably going to be the face of Synergy. Matter of fact, Tyson Savage might even be the face of LOW moving forward. Other than Andrew Storms over there on Rage, I don't see anybody in this company right now that could take on Tyson Savage one-on-one and get this guy a run for his money. Kevin Rhodes did his thing this whole tournament, but now he's going to definitely have to bring his A game in this main event tonight against Tyson Savage, because coming into this match, Tyson Savage has so much riding for him, so much momentum coming into this match tonight. It's going to be crazy to see that momentum stop, that train stop. Once that locomotive gets to running, you can't stop it. And I've been seeing that in Tyson Savage this whole time, this whole tournament, ever since this guy stepped foot in this building, ever since he stepped foot in this company. Tyson Savage has been that guy. He's been the it factor. If you needed a win, Tyson Savage was your guy. So in this match tonight, Tyson Savage, if he has that momentum going in that he had for the last 8 weeks, Tyson Savage will possibly be the World Heavyweight Champion for Synergy. Jumping into the match, Kevin Rhodes already capitalizing early. He wrestled Tyson Savage before, so he kind of knows what's in store. Nice snap there. Picking up Tyson Savage and dropping him right back to the ground. Big right hand from Kevin Rhodes. 2 hooks. 2 uppercuts, from Kevin Rhodes, with Tyson Savage with a nice counter. And then you can see the power, the speed, the agility from Tyson Savage. He could turn a match around just in a heartbeat. And Tyson Savage with a nice combination. Kevin Rhodes definitely got to stay on his A game in this match. Tyson Savage with another combination followed by a clothesline. Because if you give Tyson Savage any little opportunity, he can definitely turn it around in his favor. And once that momentum going, once that locomotive just starts running, you can't stop it. Kevin Rhodes bringing Tyson Savage right back in the ring. Tyson Savage with a big time kick. And then now just running knee right into the corner, into a clothesline. And that's what I was talking about, folks, that momentum. They could just shift at any point in time. And Tyson Savage with a swing in, as earlier, as you can see on the screen in the replay, Tegan Knox got a win and she's moving on to Synergy. It was a hella hype match for Tegan Knox. Even though she had to take on her friend Caitlin Collins, Tegan Knox still showed what she had to do, did what she had to do in order to get a win. And now going back to the match, Kevin Rhodes just could not escape, but just seeing those floored rights to Tyson Savage. Kevin Rhodes is not here to play. Kevin Rhodes is definitely trying to get a win over Tyson Savage. After look at the combination, oh my God, what the hell? He is not playing tonight, folks. Kevin Rhodes is just being relentless on Tyson Savage. Just blending, sending a barrage of punches in each corner. Now Kevin Rhodes going upstairs. Kevin Rhodes with a Big time elbow off the top turnbuckle. Kevin Rhodes is not here to play. I haven't seen this intensity coming from Kevin Rhodes all tournament. If it was a time to show it, it's definitely right now. Picking up Tyson Savage off the ground. Now Kevin Rhodes celebrating. Right now, the fat lady having sung. Some more slaps, some disrespectful slaps to Tyson Savage. Big drop kick to the chest as Tyson Savage was hung on the ropes. Another big time slam from Kevin Rhodes. Kevin Rhodes pretty much capitalizing this match. Tyson Savage. Big time knee to Kevin Rhodes. And that's what I was talking about earlier again in the night. The momentum can shift at any point. Look at the power from Tyson Savage. Holding Kevin Rhodes up just with one hand. And now Tyson Savage with a Faymaster. Going for a Faymaster to Kevin Rhodes.
2, 3.
Oh my God. And that was it. That's all it took. Tyson Savage is going to Super Shock. Kevin Rhodes, I can't believe it. He literally put up a good fight against Tyson Savage, but it was not enough. I mean, as you was looking at the match, you would think that at least going into this match, Kevin Rhodes had the right idea of just being relentless and staying on top of Tyson Savage the whole match. What he pretty much kind of did. But Tyson Savage, just within a blink of an eye, just turned it around and just made it. What the hell kind of turnaround was that? The power from that Faymaster just ended him. I can't believe what I'm seeing tonight, folks. Tyson Savage is going on to Super Shock and staying undefeated. Synergy. This was a great episode of Synergy. I'm super excited to see what we got going on next week. You already know based off what Stone Cold Steve Austin said, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on the next Synergy, and I'll catch you guys there.